Thanks for coming back to Package and Task Transactions Part 2. And in Part 2 here, we're just going to continue where we started in Part 1. And so I've created my two execute SQL tasks. I'm going to do a delete from the married employee table. And then I am going to try to do a select from a customers table. I know that's going to error out. So what I want to do now is put these two tasks into a transactional relationship, okay? And so first of all, I'm going to just connect this, and all that says is when this one's completely successfully completed, then move on to this one. Now, to make these a transaction, okay, I first need to put a container on here. So I'm going to drag a sequence container up here, just like this, and then I'm going to make it a little larger. Then I'm going to drag these tasks into the sequence container, okay? And notice it's saying, well, you can't do this, dude. You got to remove this precedence container first, all right? So I'm going to drag this one inside here. Then I'm going to drag this one inside here. Then I will grab this little precedence container, put it right there, okay? Or my precedence connector, not precedence container. Now, y'all, it's so hard to talk and do this at the same time, okay? I hope you appreciate the level of talent and control that you're seeing here, okay? Now, first of all, I need to make sure that MS-DTC is running. So I'll just type services right here. And you'll notice there is my services. And so I will jump out into services very quickly and find the MS-DTC. And it's actually under distributed transactions. And let me pull this over. And so you'll see the distributed transaction coordinator is started on this machine, so I won't have any problems there. All right, and now I've clicked on this. I need to go to properties, and so I'll mouse over properties here and click. Then I'll pin this up so that you can see it. And you will see that my transaction option property here is set. Let me move this over so you can see it a little bit better. And don't know why Bill's not showing me the double arrows, but let me click back on my sequence container, and then notice my transaction option level is supported. Well, I need to change that to required, okay? And so now that should be all there is to it, right? I should execute this. It's going to delete some rows from my table, and then I should error here. And since I'm in a transaction that errors, it should roll it back. Let's execute our command, our package. Let's let everybody run. Notice the execute SQL task goes first. It's trying to delete those rows where the last name begins with AL. And then notice we had a problem here. And if I go to output and look at some of the verbiage here, you'll notice the execution method succeeded, but I did have an error here. And you'll notice I started a distributed transaction for this container. And notice aborting the current distributed transaction, aborted it again. All right, and so it basically has rolled it back. Okay, so let's go look at our data and see what we're seeing out here. If I select all from the married employees where the last name is like AL, let's see if they're still in there. Okay, and sure enough, they are still in here. And so to show you that this thing is working, let's go back and fix it so that this one doesn't cause a problem. And we'll just do married employee. All right. And so now they're both going to work, hopefully. And we'll see that the transaction doesn't get rolled back. And we'll go look at our table, and it should have deleted those lines again. So if I didn't fat finger anything, and if I got my table names correct, well, apparently I didn't. Okay. Notice I've got dim married employee. That should be DBO married employee. All right. And so one more time here. See if the instructor can get it right. I'll execute the package one more time and we will watch it. But notice every time it's rolling these things back when it fails. So we're going to get a success on the top one. We got another failure on the bottom one. Let me see what's going on. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Let me show you. I'll go out here and show you right quick. It's married employees, not married employee. And so the example just continues to go on, okay? But we'll keep doing it till we get it right. This, by the way, is normal. This is normal day to day when you're working with databases and with SSIS. Getting all this stuff just right is necessary. Let's go back out here one more time. Let me select these again so that you can see they haven't been taken out. They've been getting rolled back. There's all my ALs. Now let's go run this thing one more time. I think, guys and ladies, finally I have my code right. Let's see if we can get a success on both of these. And so there it goes. We're starting to delete those rows, and we got a success on both. And so now if we come in here and try to select those, you'll notice we don't have any rows returned. The transaction succeeded, and it committed the changes to the database and did them both. So that is how to do a transaction on a container. Keep in mind you can do this at the task level anywhere you can see those properties. Okay? Thanks for watching.